Okay. Make this full screen. Okay, it is good to be back. Travel is over, I can now again work. Okay, so it's been a while since the last stream, but our last stream we added a menu button to this puzzle game. Let's just remind ourselves what it looks like. So we can actually get rid of this from the to-do list. But today I want to do something different, which is to simplify the build system. So I've been looking into the build system a bit. Basically, like for work, I had to recently compile a C++ project that I'd made a while ago. It was a headache. It took like half an hour to figure out how to get it to build again. So I thought, screw it, I'm just rewriting this in Zig, and that was a really good experience. If I ever need to do it again, Zig build run is all I need. And so I wanted to use that knowledge to look at the build system today. So I think in the past I've just copied the versions of this build script without really knowing what went on. Now I have a better understanding. But I think there's actually several build scripts in this project. There's this one, but then going into the raylib file, there's this other build file, which doesn't really do anything, and so I want to simplify this. And then this itself contains yet another build script, which kind of is doing a lot. But in this one here, it basically has like, this build script basically does two different things depending on whether version 11 of the Zig compiler is being used or version 12 of the Zig compiler is being used. It's not really that complicated at the end of the day. There's this kind of switch statement down here. But I want to simplify this. I want to just combine all of these into a single build file, so that if someone actually wants to go, okay, this project is using raylib, how exactly is this raylib getting imported into the project? Everything would just be in one file. And then after this, I then want to get on to doing stuff like, this is finally like adding in a README file to this project, but also doing the dragging tiles functionality, since you can't really play this game with a mouse if you can't actually drag the tiles onto the grid. Okay, but first, simplifying this build script. Okay. So I skimmed this a while ago, but yeah, now I want to read through it in more detail again, and then figure out how to do stuff with it. Isn't it? Oh, that's right. Okay. And so in this one here, we want to, I basically want to copy over what's necessary into this part, and we can just get rid of this file. Okay. So this build function itself is called, most of this build function is in add raylib. Okay, so here's the actual build function. Okay. So get from the command line when it compiles what the target is. Get from the command line when it compiles what the optimize option is. forgotten exactly what options does. Well, let's see. Oh, options looks like a custom data structure here. Okay, what is this? Do like struct options? Here it is. Okay. Oh, so it's just a bunch of booleans. Okay. So, okay, in particular, these are going to be options that appear when this thing is attempted to be compiled. Okay, so you may actually be able to go into this. It is called. My coughs are back. Wow. Okay, so if I do something like build help. So I'm claiming that all of these should appear in here somewhere. Yeah, this looks like it here. So yeah, these are just the standard ones that always appear, and now we have this stuff. Compile regularly with native mode, compile with audio support. Yeah, so given that like we're not even accessing this stuff in this project, we should simply like eliminate these options, and or in the very least just choose concretely what we need, and then we can forget about this. Okay, and then see, all of this stuff is just option set from when it's compiled to the command line, and then this is the actual build stuff. Then we add in a bunch of headers. And then we install headers. Okay, and then we actually build the library. I haven't read up the documentation for this one. I haven't really looked at the documentation for most of these, but let's see. Okay. So I think the first thing to figure out is what options are actually getting called when we build this from the top level. Top level build file. So, and I don't know why that happened. So actually, I'm curious if we just go up to this top level build script, do we also see these flags appear? No, they don't. They're not here. So I feel like we could then actually just get rid of them. Which part here is doing that? Yeah, so first of all, I'm not actually sure what's happening with the import when we actually call this on a zig file. Let's check out the documentation. I see C import, but not import. Here it is. Okay, yeah. Zig source files are implicitly structs with the name equal to the file's base name and extension truncated. Okay, it's good to know these. I didn't know this before. I don't know what root is though. The only one I've really ever used is standard. So does this mean the standard library itself has a build file? That would be neat. Emacs, what just happened Emacs? Did I detect lag when I tried to tab complete something? I don't know how Emacs is this slow. Lib standard. Oh, so yeah, the trulies are. So I feel like this build.zig here is the build file, is the zig file that corresponds to like the build functions, yeah, and not the actual build file for the project. Let's just search for it. How many build.zig functions are there? Is it this one in itlib? So it's in lib and itlib. No, this looks like the default build function that happens when you set up a project. Okay. Okay, who knows? It doesn't... Not exactly sure how this is working compared to everything else then, but okay. We will move on. Yeah, this wasn't exactly telling me how this works. Okay. So... Yeah, so what's happening in this then? So maybe, okay, maybe we actually just have to call this at some stage. Okay, yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. So I guess we're just treating this like some other file, and then this line here is then saying in that other file run this function, which is going to be the build script, basically. Okay. Array, yeah, okay. Okay, so then this says to me we can actually just get rid of the build file, this like minimal intermediate build file, since it's not actually doing anything in the project. This one, okay. Let's like remove this and then see if the project still compiles. So you're going to arraylib and then just let's remove build.zig. And let's try and build the project again. Yep, great, okay. That's one file down. So now let's continue to figure out what to take over. So yeah, so if the only core to this thing here is is this single line here. This kind of suggests to me we can copy this stuff over instead. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Okay, let's comment it out actually. Okay, and then what do we want to do? We want to say yeah, how are we going to copy this stuff? I'm tempted just to copy everything inside this function right over, and then when we try and build it, things will fail, but then we can see the result. Okay, so let's do that. Actually, before I do, I want to read through it just to know ahead of time what's going to happen. So this is just defining a constant array of strings that it looks like we're going to pass into the Clang compiler, and then here we're saying raylib is the static library, and we need to link it with libc. No GLFL required on platform DRM. I'm only intending to build this on like Windows, Linux, and Mac, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have this in. Yeah, we'll keep it in here. Okay, here we're gonna have to modify some stuff. What is this source directory? Okay, it's getting used a lot. Okay, so it's just it's simply calling this function and then returning a string, and it's just kind of the path to this. Okay. I feel like there is a nicer way of doing this with these like lazy paths in the build system. Okay, so actually before we start just copying stuff over, let's modify this raylib build function to use to do like the nicer ones for this, and then we'll copy it over. Okay. So yeah, back to this one. Let's keep this back in. Keep this back in again. I'll just say like to do remove the line below. Sort of copy the needed build code from the raylib. build.zig file. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's just check again. This is still fine. Okay. It is. Okay, yeah, so let's just get rid of this. Let's get rid of all of this source directory stuff immediately. And then we want to use these lazy path things. So is it here? Lazy path. This lazy path is something I remember I used when like a week ago when I was building the C++ stuff. When I was rewriting the build script for my project in Zig. So so how does this work again? So we want to okay, part of this is because this like add sourced files version is not actually a build script. I keep on saying build script, just like a build library function, but rather something defined in this file. It's saying, right, if the Zig compiler is greater than 12, do something this way other than do it this way. So since we're just using the Zig 11 compiler until the Zig 12 compiler is released, and then we'll update the projects as necessary, let's get rid of this. Yeah, we just want to, this is what we want to do. So really here we want to be saying arraylib dot add C source files we need to take these addresses. So so let's do like something. Okay, and then comma, then the flags. And okay, what are these flags? Arraylib flags. This is just this constant up here. Okay. So then but don't we need to take the, oh, we're already kind of taking the address of it anyway. Okay. I kind of don't like that we're taking an address here and not here, so we should modify this, I think. Okay, what do we fill in here? Let's recall the actual build function stuff required for this. Okay, so add C source files. Add C source files in step compile.zig. Build step compile. Okay. Build step compile.zig. And yeah, Emacs formatting. This is like the Zig mode Emacs formatting as well. Not great. Anyway. So yeah, an array of these strings. Okay. I could have sworn I was using lazy path stuff. Was this added in the Zig 12 compiler? No, it's in here. I find it a bit weird that like the data type of this one is a C source file, but over here it's just an array of strings. Maybe we should just, given that there's not too many source files anyway. I feel like we should just call this several times. So what is this? Source file. 213. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is where this lazy path is happening. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. So so really in this line we want to be saying raylib.add c source file. We'll fill this in. And then we just want to add core and then the utility as well. So lazy path to the file and the flags necessary. So this dupe. Duplicate. Duplicate the lazy path and the flags, okay. What else is this used? Like there should be some way to just get the you just specify the really basic relative path without needing this stuff, and then this lazy path should take care of the rest. That's what I want to eliminate in these kind of steps. How are we going to do this? Maybe it's within the lazy path struct itself. Yeah, 1672. Yeah, a reference to an existing or future path. This is what we want, and then we want this relative path. Returns a new file source that will have a relative path to the build root guaranteed. It says the parameter is not an absolute path. Okay, so let's try and do this. So I'm going to do raylib dot. We're just calling a standard library. Standard build dot lazy path dot relative. And now we really want to specify where this is. So we're going into raylib5 source, and here is we're adding core first. Yeah, here's the core. So we just want to specify it like via this. But like the Windows does stuff with the backslash facing a certain way, so we want to do the backslash consistently. So we want to do raylib5 source core.c. And we raylib c files to add. So adding this one, and so let's just call this like our core. We also want utils, and then we now want to add these source files. So how do we call this? Add c source file. We kind of just call that in right here. But where's the we need to pass in some flags at some stage though. How do we miss out the flag part? So it's back in this lazy path relative, I think. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. What are we doing? So we were doing... Like, yeah, we've now got just the path to this file, and then... Okay. If we go back to like the list of strings way of adding these files, add c source files. Yeah, there was this specific flag, but yeah, where's the flags in this one? So perhaps we needed to specify the flags in this C source file struct. Okay, yeah. Okay, so once we've done that, we can then just say rcore.flags is equal to the this at raylib flags. Will this be enough? This is like a fixed array, but this is wanting. I feel like there shouldn't be a need to do that. If we get a compile error, we'll deal with it. Okay, and then actually let's move it like this. Okay, and then okay, let's see. Okay, let's just get this part. If this compiles, once we get this compiled, we can just replicate it for everything else. Okay. 26. Oh, it's not really constant if we're varying it, hey. Just say that's that. Okay. Use of undeclared identifier. Yeah, because we commented it out, so let's revive it again. Let's just move it this here. Okay. 35. Use of undeclared identifier. Add C source files versions. I guess that's because I also commented that out. If not, surely I like added it instead of commented it instead of deleting it. No, I didn't. Annoying. We can cheat by going back to not cheat. We can just go back to this butterfly app where I certainly copied the stuff from here, and then let's just add it back in. Save that as 1. Okay, now we're getting more into the actual problems. Note union, okay, 26. No field named flags in union build.lazypath. Okay, something more serious is going on. Emacs should not be taking more than a single frame to do something. This is not good. Neurosite, I need your new text editor written in Zig, ported to Windows, please. This is getting annoying. Yeah, let's go back to this stuff then. So yeah, I think this is just a lazy path, and I'm treating it like a C source file, which is really silly. So how do we generate these C source files again from the lazy path? I guess it's just a matter of just writing these as a struct. So so actually I can just say that's the path, and then now it's a constant. Now I can just say const rcore is of type standard dot let's just go to the very top here and make it constant. C source file is equal to standard dot build dot compile dot C source file. So now this is a type C source file, and let's make it super clear. Where this is given by rcore path, and the flags are these rated flags. Okay, maybe it's I don't want this to span so many lines. Maybe we can actually just say this. Okay. And likewise, we just want to do the similar thing here. So it's just utils.c now. And utils path, and let's try building this now. Redeclaration of rcore 31. Yes, that is the case. Utils. Root struct on file build has no member named compile. What? This is in standard build. Oh, it's in standard build step. Okay. Okay. This does not support field access. Okay. Wait, what? Is it meant to be like this? Like what's... Okay, that was fine. That corrected it. Okay, now we're saying this does not support array initialization syntax. Really? Really? Okay. That is okay. I've already forgotten the names of these. So it's just file and flags. Okay. So I imagine this would fail as well. Yeah. Okay. So what if we just say file equals file equals this, flags equals this. Okay, getting closer. Array little requires operator to coerce type. Great, this is now working. So likewise, utils path. Let's replace all references of raylib flags with @raylib flags. No, no, no. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. No. Okay. Oh no. I did one of those where I wasn't supposed to. Oh no, this is not good. What's happening? We are failing this build. We've reached a session failure. Oh, it's because we've got like an is an absolute path. Okay. So maybe for each of these I just want to specify them like that. Like, yeah, this is why I wanted to revert. Great. Okay, yeah, this is like that error is exactly why I wanted to start using this lazy path. That, yeah, it's just we got an assert because it was like, no, I don't understand that this is not relative. Like, okay, great. Okay, I'm already happy with this progress so far. So let's just save this. Okay. Okay, so let's say what are the differences again? Yep, we did that, do all of those things. Begun simplifying the build system for the project. Okay. Let's push this to the cloud and then we'll continue. Okay. Okay. That took a while to get there, but we're now going to see the payoff. So, okay, so I think that given our project isn't using audio or these models or any of these functions, I think I want to just comment these out and see if it still compiles without these. I could have sworn though we are using functions from textures in this, and surely when we're drawing rectangles, and triangles in the app, we're doing stuff from our shapes. If I say like draw a rectangle, what's this? Yeah, okay then. Okay, let's just like uncomment, let's comment this out, and then I expect a compile failure. Yeah. So what is setting this options to true? That's what I want to know. Let's figure this out. So this must be the very top level build file currently. What is it? This one. No. Try again. This one. So this is when we're doing the Ray SDK. Wait, what? It looks like it's choosing the options to be like the null list though. Are these options by default true? Yeah, I'm confused what's setting this. Why is this setting these options to be true? Is this what? Let me just do a debug print immediately. So let's just do standard.debug print options. And we'll make this to standing. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's not going to be. Oh what? It's not okay, some of these have been set to true and some others have been set to false. What? How? So we're getting audio and model streams. What? What? Oh, okay, I kind of see it then. So, okay. So since we're not calling any option with the command line, it's automatically setting these to some defaults. But what? It says these defaults are like the blank list. So then why did some of them turn out true and some of them turn out false? What? I'm not. I'm confused. What's happening here? Okay. Okay, so I guess this is a struct that has been initialized with a bunch of values, and then okay. This is just me thinking that Zig works the same as Odin, which it doesn't. Like in Odin with structs, you can't, from memory, you can't like specify defaults like this. And so like in Odin, this would basically say, set all of these booleans to the default boolean option, which is false. And then, okay. But I guess this is saying something different. Okay. Okay, so given in our project, we're not using audio, and I don't think we'll really ever use audio. And likewise with the models, we're not using any functions from these. We should be able to just comment out the stuff that's necessary, and then, yeah, we'll do something temporary. So in this stage, we will arrange the code in such a way that it's easy to like turn off or on these features. And then when we kind of finish this project, then we'll just like basically delete. I was going to say delete the lines, but maybe it's actually better leaving them commented. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and rewrite all of these using in the style that we just did before, and then these parts here, the corresponding parts here are the parts we will comment out. Okay. So if we did want to add audio, then our audio path would be like this. Also, just like having standard.build.lazy path is a lot of times is a bit annoying. Let's have this here. Standard.build.lazy path. Okay, and then lazy path relative this, and then now we want to say like our audio is our audio path raylib.add c source file audio. And yeah, we'll just do this grunt work now of copying these over. But what's happening with this part? This is a bit weird. Adding in some extra flag. F no sanitize undefined. What even is this? Raylib F no sanitize undefined. Well, this is a Clang flag, so I can just say we'll use the LLM. What does the Clang flag pulling from Stack Overflow. Probably okay. By default, Clang includes sanitizers that check for undefined behavior at runtime, like any good compiler would. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Has this been resolved? Did Windows just turn HDR on? No. Yeah, let's check out this issue then. So maybe this is done. Issue description. Why does this issue description have like the default text? Weird. Okay. Issue description. This is in the models. This is undefined behavior. Okay. Well, it seems to have been done. So let's like get rid of this extra flag thing and just use the usual raylib flags here that we're calling, and see if this compiles or if Clang does issue an error. Rebuild run. Wait, what's going on? File not found. Yeah, this is currently doing nonsense. So like, we just want to say this is just our models, and then is it just called our models? Yeah. I'm 90. What? What's happening? No field named rmod instruct. Oh, okay. What, like, why? Wait, let's just back up. Something weird's going on. Let's just back all of this up. Let's just get this back to working again, and then. How much did we just change? Okay, so at least this should now compile again. Unless okay. What? Oh yeah. Not using the audio path. Audio. Okay. Let's just save it because who knows what else is happening. Yeah, like this is literally all we modified. About to test sanitize undefined bug removal. Okay. So now, truly, let's get rid of this. And now we just want to replicate. We want to do the version of this as if we didn't have to worry about these extra flags. And so I just want to say instead of options.rshapes, it's just options.rmodels, which might be some issue, but and the file is also called rmodels.zig. No, we've already pushed that. Okay, that's not getting this compile error, but are we not getting this error because we're just simply not calling it? It says it's closed, so okay, in either case, we'll just keep this in here. We'll just make a note. We'll see note. Adding models in the default relib build.zig file turns off Clang's what exactly is this called again? one of the sanitizers. It turns via this was a how do you spell accompanied? I don't know. That looks right. Yeah. Accompanied by a array over GitHub lib issue, but the issue has now been closed. As such, we'll just import it as usual. Okay. In particular, as usual means in the simple lazy pathway above. Models. I guess if it is plural, this should probably remain plural. Models path. We're gonna be doing a couple of these. And actually, maybe we should accompany it with that. I don't like that. The best place to define this is when we're actually setting what these files are. Okay, and then onwards with the repetition. So now well, let's just check that it's compiles. Okay. And then we want to do shapes, text, and textures. So what are shapes? Textures are text. Textures. Align all of those. Shapes, text, textures. And then I need to look more into Rayleigh with how to format this stuff. Okay, and then we need to add in the appropriate paths. So what are these? For the shapes, text, and textures, and then okay, this is just our textures this is our text, and this is our shapes. Okay. So now it's just like, to me, this is way easier both to just to read and understand what's going on. There's just all of this stuff. Those are the flags we're using. That's where we're adding it. Okay, and then so now what do we want to do? Actually, this part here feels redundant. Like, this isn't complicated enough that we could simply be calling this inside of here. But wasn't there some weird issue that like C source file didn't allow this kind of like array syntax initialization? Oh, okay. So let's do try again. Raylib.add C source file. Okay. Okay, this seems to be building. Great. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just get rid of this. Okay, and now we can actually turn off the. We can get rid of this number 1. And the number 2, we can turn off the stuff that we don't need. So we're not using audio. Pretty sure we're not using models. I don't think we're currently using even text. And for the textures, we do need that. Okay. No, we apparently did use some of this stuff. When are we using load font default in our program? Oh, it's rather corn. Wait, what? I thought the idea is that in Raylib each of these files is meant to be kind of separate from each other. Okay. I guess all of them will be enabled by default. Wait, well, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, what is... Oh, okay, get glyph index. I feel like that was so using. Oh, right, really? No. Okay, yeah, this is the problem. How do we figure out what is actually, what in our program is calling stuff that is calling stuff in textures, in text models. Okay, let's just simplify this and just clear out audio to begin with and see if that is okay. That's fine. Good. Also, where's this debug print that we're doing? Okay, so now let's try and get rid of the models. That is also fine. Good. Let's save this. Add cleaned up addition of Raylib C source files. Okay. And so this problem seems to be the text then. Indeed. Okay. So what text functions are we actually calling in here? In here. Do I use the word font anywhere? Stuff is in the cache, okay, but Okay, I have no idea if this is actually going to fix it, but I want to just clear out the cache and the out. And try again. So I think at some stage when we built this, there was text functions that were called, and then now there's not. So okay, this is an issue. Load font default referenced by init window. Really? Okay. So I see that if this is weird, why would like M drawing need neutral text? Okay. We'll just include text in this when Emacs decides not to break. So note, seemingly, like, even though you seemingly do not, well, okay, before I actually write a comment like this, let's just check out the Rayleigh cheat sheet, and in particular the text section, and maybe just reading the functions of these will remind me that actually I am using one of these. Didn't think so, but worth a shot. Use does not, directly call functions in text. Not importing this leads to a compile. Okay, now let's continue on with the rest of the simplification. How much have we got to go? Quite a lot, but it is okay. And we'll get there. genstep.addWrite files depend on this. Okay. What does the addWrite files do? The write file step provides a way to generate one or more files which share a parent directory. The generated directory lives inside the local cache, and each generated file is independently available as a lazy path. The parent directory itself is also available as a lazy path. Yeah, what's this doing? So, some hello world program, and then set up the executable. Okay. Constant wf b.addWrite files. Some gen step. Okay. And this wf is getting used here, and then here as well. Add copy file ex.getEmitted binary. Okay, so this is this like a way of specifying a non-default way of what the output should be? How often is this used? Define Ray GUI implementation. Are we even using any Ray GUI stuff? Let's try and disable this. I don't think I'm using any of the Ray GUI stuff. Is it even in the cheat sheet? Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, if this is truly the only time it's needed, then maybe this is zig build run. Okay. Away that goes. Switch target get OS tag. Yeah, this stuff is going to be quite important, I think. So what are we doing? So if it's Windows, we'll replace this with the sensible version, and then yeah, I need to link against all of these. This for sure. I don't have too much. Actually, I don't have much experience at all with this GDI32. What is this? What is the Windows library GDI32? Okay. So yeah, I wonder if like DirectX is like relies on this, or if it's just a complete successor to it. Anyway, okay. Okay, so let's then deal with this part. And then what else? If it's a Linux version, oh, yeah, let's just clean this up. Likewise, I feel like in each of these cases, it's simply adding RGLFs, this thing. Where is this located? Is this somewhere different? It's in here, okay. And is this not used? Oh, but on Mac you do need to make this Objective-C, okay. Okay, maybe we'll just, we won't modify, we'll change the easy ones. The ones which are just doing what we did before will change. We'll leave this Mac one there, and then and we'll get to the rest of it. Okay. So, yeah. So what are we doing? We just want to add a single path for all of these. So let's just do RGF. Yeah, RGLFL path is equal to lazy path relative raylib source rglfw.c, and then for this part we can just do raylib dot add c source file. C source file. File is rgfl, and then the flags. Flags equals add rated flags. Likewise, if it's Linux, we can just do the same thing. Okay. And then we're not going to touch this other one. Oh, but we kind of have to though, since we want to get rid of this function anyway. Let's just check that it's still compiling. Good thing we did. File not found. Well, now instead of having to adjust the location of it in multiple places, we can just adjust it in one. And rlfw.c. Oh, okay. It's I think raylib 5 instead of raylib. Okay, that's working great. Let's now do this this Mac version. Include Objective-C file. So now I want to say we need to adjust the flags. So So I think we just want to say, yeah, this relib flags extra macOS. But really, if we actually did try and do cross compilation now, would this work? Or like, would this actually fail, since on my system I don't have all of this necessary stuff? Okay, we'll leave this as is for the moment. Okay, and then stuff here. Unsupported OS. I suppose there's no reason to actually delete a lot of this. Okay, so now these options, this kind of stuff I want to get rid of. I want to clear this out. Okay, but let's say what we've done. So we can just say, well, actually, let's see if we now can actually delete this add version. Like, what's it? Version. Oh no, it is getting called at one other place. Let's get rid of this. Oh, and this is the other. It's just, this is the same way as usual. So, no. Okay. Like doing zig build, it shouldn't like, it should be. The coughing is coming back. Hopefully one day I'll work on a project where I won't cough during one of the streams. Okay. So I think this means I can now clean out this. Yay. Okay. So yeah, remove the get add C source files version function, which there's some cleaning going on, and then the chemicals are coming in. Yeah, we switched up. Which added files in a different way, depending on the zig compiler version. Okay, nearly, okay, so we've already simplified this a fair amount. It's now under 200 lines. But we're not going to stop here. Let's get rid of all of this, the default stuff. Okay, so I think we can actually just say options equals defaults. And then even now, okay, good. Now, so then whenever we call this options, we can just replace it with defaults. Oh, but this is calling the, we're gonna get rid of this add raylib as a separate function eventually. I think. This said, it does, given all of these, like, these huge switches, it does kind of make sense now I think about it to wrap this up in something a bit different. This assumes the zig compiler version is zig 0.0. Okay, and then yeah, okay, I do kind of want to wrap this up as something different. This said, since we're not going to be adjusting the options when we compile this, we can remove the option dependency from, I want to get rid of this, Since the only time we really need it is this like platform DRM. And what if it is this, I don't even know what this is. What is platform DRM? What is platform DRM? Like I wasn't, DRM always sucks and is ridiculous. Like I almost refuse to play any game that has DRM on it, but I think this is something different. Like software is complicated enough. Games themselves are like ridiculously complicated. Why on earth would you make it even more complicated by like adding something like this in? It's ridiculous. Like the only reason this stuff gets added in is because some executive wants to justify to owners that stuff can't be stolen, even though it basically can in every case. And so it's so ridiculous. It's just it's purely a function for responsibility shifting. It's ridiculous. Okay. End of rant. How do we? Again, what is this actually doing? So like the entire. The fact that this is underscored suggests that maybe it's actually in the relib source code itself. Let's just check the headers. Platform DRM. No, and we're not checking. We're checking. It's right here. Okay, it kind of is, and then. No GeoFL required. I'm still confused as to what this is actually doing. External. Doxygen documentation. Warning. Yeah, like. Yeah, what on earth is happening? And it's just getting caught on Linux as well. Seemingly only in Linux. Oh, direct rendering manager. Okay, now we actually get it. Means okay, so since this is like I kind of want to get rid of this because it's adding unnecessary complication. This app is really only for me and my experience and future projects and yeah. Yeah, I want to just get rid of this. Pressing up should not make Emacs stall. It would just okay. Let's just get rid of this. We'll also say so yeah, if if options and like if the platform DRM is false, then do this. Doesn't support platform DRM. Okay. I want to know a bit more about this like direct renderer manager. Like I don't even. Maybe I do need this. This is, I think I'm spending too much time on this. I just feel like I'll get rid of it. If someone else wants to add it in, whatever. It's set to be false anyway. Oh, but if it's set to be false, then we should just be including it, should we not? Okay, we'll just include it. So we'll just say, especially since we're just saying add include path. We'll just make this we'll just make this a flag. I mean an option. So what we want to do, let's just call this like platform DRM, and this is just a bool. And so here we can just say if not platform DRM, do this. And by default it's false, right? This is not what I expected to be doing. And then okay, let's just see if this compiles. No, it doesn't like it. Oh yeah, because we need to go back to this one, and now we can get rid of these options and just say false. Seems fine. Okay, so now that's fine. We can just get rid of this. Okay. No need for this. Everyone knows what the target, what these options do. They're just in the standard Zig build documentation. And then this is the one that we actually want. I'm going to call this raylib. Should be fine. And then, yeah. Should these not be specified in some better way? What is, like with the lazy path thing, what is the Zig source code for install header? So this in compile 523. I guess we'll leave this as it is, but I suspect in like the version 12, in version 12, these are slightly different. I guess we can check this out though. So if we go to the current version of the compiler, standard build, is it step? Oh, it's kind of the same in here too, okay. Okay, back to here then. So I guess this is fine. And then where they've installed this header. But this, we're not using Ray GUI again. Get rid of this. I think we can get rid of this as well. Oh no, we did use it one other time. Oh, that's getting used here. Okay. no issue. We simply say I guess lazy paths can also include directories. So the const external GLFW include is equal to lazy path relative Ooh, I think, yeah, that's it. It's going to be raylib 5 and then external. Oh, raylib 5 source external GFL include. Okay. So, yeah, source external GLFW include. And how is add include path working? Yeah, this add include path is wanting a lazy path anyway, so so it's just this. Oh, hang on a second. What did we just have? I feel like I've modified this. I've lost track of what we were doing. Back to the butterfly app. Lib source build. Platform TRM. Yeah, all we're doing is just including this include path. Okay. Don't know why that's add C source file appeared. Okay. Use of undeclared identifier options. Too many chemicals. Come on, Emacs. Why are you showing me a blank screen? Or lets you just close a window. Okay. Okay, so then let's just get rid of some of these. Wait, I don't think we even need this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we don't need this. Why was I wasting time with that then? Oops. That was a bit embarrassing. Okay. Not needed. Okay. And so now we can get rid of this, hopefully. Good, okay. We've now deleted a lot of lines of code from this file, which is always a positive sign. Okay, so now yeah, this entire thing now is just the add raylib function, and so now we should be able to move this into the other. First of all, let's save what we're doing. It's fine, right? It's running. Removed like options struct info from general options info from the build.zig file inside Raylib. Okay. Off to the internet it goes. Okay, so now, yeah, we really should be able to copy this over to the main one, and then we can delete this other build file. So, what will we need to do that? I'm pretty sure the other build file contains. It doesn't contain build-in, but that's okay. Let's copy these. And yeah, let's remove this line below. If imports in hide directories fail, try ex.mainmodpath. I don't know what this means. I think this is when we were trying to do something fancy before. Okay, so now we've done all of this. We can now get rid of this and just call this add raylib. Now back to here. Copy and paste it here. And yeah, hopefully then this is the only build file we need for the entire project. Let's see if it works. Let's just do zig build. Hurrah! Okay, this is good. Now we can get rid of it. So now in raylib source, we can just say remove build.zig. Oh, that I absolutely did not want to do. Oops. Good thing I just pushed it recently. That was really silly. That was really silly of me. Zig.run. This is fine. And then I'm gonna have to I want to end this stream soon and go downstairs to escape these chemicals. They're not good. What on earth are we doing? We're just wanting to get rid of the build file from here. Okay, but this is this Emacs file and it's saying it's okay. What's going on? Okay, revert buffer. Yeah, let's just get rid of all of this. This is just Emacs being silly. Ah, great, fantastic. Okay, so now if we go back to our project, there should really only be one build.zig file. And there is. Okay. Okay, so now we have massively simplified this build process. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. To do copy modify. We should note where we copied, where we truly do copy a lot of this from. Yeah. The function below is a modified, simplified version of build.zig included as part of the standard Prelib 5 distribution. Let's check this. Array SAM 5. So it's like, here it is, right? In source. Yeah, this is the one we did stuff with. So okay. So we should say I'm not seeing any copyright info here. As such, it has, yeah, it presumably has the same license as the rest of. Restorator. Okay. Do I really need this anymore? Add include path. I don't. This is also something that should be polished up, right? This is just meant to be the lazy path. Add include path. Yeah. Indeed. So let's just say raylib include path is equal to lazy path dot relative raylib 5 source link library raylib. Okay. Let's check. This is working. Get rid of this. Let's move both of these down. So yeah, our game does not require core neither audio nor models. No model procedures. All of this stuff. Oh, so once again, I don't like that this is not using like this lazy path. Like it's not at all obvious from this what the type of this argument even is. I feel like we've done enough today, although I do. Yeah, I feel like this is fine. No need to do more of this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If we're actually like one thing I could do is actually just issue like a pull request to the actual Raylib build file to make it a bit better. And maybe this I can actually include in here. What if instead of this, we just had add include path, lazy path or relative, maybe 5 source. What? Yeah. Like for me, this is way more readable than a lot more readable than understandable than what was ever before. What's there before? Okay. Let's kind of call this for the day then. Okay. What do? Yeah, lots of. Combined, simplified project build to a single build.zig file. Okay, I'm happy with this. I am a lot happier now. No need to like sift through a bajillion Raylib files. It was only 3, but no need to like understand these like separate version functions now. It's just everything's in one place. Everything is doing what it needs to, I think. No need to add audios and model paths in our case. Yeah, it is. It is all here. Okay, I'm going to call this for today then. Going to leave this room to somewhere that has less chemicals. And yeah, thanks everyone who watching this or popped around. And okay, actually, let's go back to the to-do here for a sec, and when my screen doesn't just blank. We did. We simplified the build system. Updated. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming, and yeah, I'll aim to stream a bit later today as well. Like now that the build system is manageable, yeah, I want to actually get back to making the rest of the game, but it would also be important to important to add in the README. But yeah, this is enough for now. See you next time.